One Valley mayor wants the government to finish the job they started. He says gaps in the border fence are leading dangerous smugglers into his town.
Channel 5's Daisy Martinez is live in a Cameron County newsroom with more.
Los Indios Mayor Rick Cavazos is talking about gaps where gates were supposed to be built along the border fence. He says of 8 gaps that were designed for gates to be installed, 5 have yet to be built. A simple phone call opens this gate on the border fence near Los Indios. Mayor Rick Cavazos tells us there's about 6 miles of fencing along Highway 281 near the town. He's concerned about these gaps left on the fence.
We have 8 of these proposed gate openings or gaps. Only 3 have been constructed, and we're looking for the 5 others to also be funded for the completion of this area.
From this point in the fence, the Rio Grande is about a half-mile away on one side. On the other, Los Indios at about the same distance. With just 2 full-time police officers and limited resources, Mayor Cavazos says Los Indios needs all the protection it can get.
But we do have an occasion, we do have traffic that goes into the community. The smugglers also know that that as long as these openings are the way they are and there are no gates here, then they will exploit these vulnerabilities in the border fence. So once once Border Patrol decides to construct these gates, then it'll push the traffic elsewhere.
We reached out to U.S. Customs and Border Protection to find out why these gates weren't built as designed. In a statement, Southwest Border Branch Chief Carlos Diaz tells us, quote, based on the sector's assessment currently in progress, there are areas that would benefit from a border wall as well as additional agents and technology. There are many factors that go into the decision-making process, including available funding, acquisition, current trends in illegal cross-border activity, and legal requirements. So it would be premature to share specifics until those pieces have come together, end quote. Juan Hernandez calls Los Indios his home. He says these gaps are easy to spot.
Ahí hay una parte que no está terminada todavía.
Lifelong resident Maria Garcia says gates or no gates, smugglers and those who cross the border illegally will find a way to cross through their town.
Digo, porque por ahí se pasan. Si la cerraran, pues estaría bien. Pero si no, como quiera tiene paso libre.
Mayor Cavazos just wants this border fence to be completed.
That's huge for a small community like ours where, you know, we have limited budgets and limited resources, and this will really help secure our community.
Before the government goes on to build another border barrier. There is a small border patrol station in Los Indios. Mayor Cavazos tells us residents are calling on agents anytime they spot suspicious activity to help protect their town. From the Cameron County Newsroom, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.
Well, the border fence in the Rio Grande Valley currently runs from Brownsville all the way to Peñitas. This is a Channel 5 News Extra. A U.S. Border Patrol spokesman tells us that totals about 55 miles of fencing. There's also currently about 3,000 agents that patrol the 316 miles of curved river in the RGV sector.